Four high school girls accidentally summon the Slender Man, the creepypasta monster that cannot be contained. The movie starts at a Massachusetts high school. Ren, Hallie, Katie, and Chloe go to talk to three boys they like. The three boys tell the girls that they've planned to do something creepy that night. When Ren asks them what their plans were, they just laugh it off and refuse to tell her. At home, Hallie is having dinner with her family. Lizzie asks her if she could join them on their girls' night, but Hallie tells her she's too young. Ren comes to the door, picks up Hallie, and goes to Katie's house. Her dad is passed out drunk, so they can do whatever they want. The girls go upstairs and they start drinking. Katie begins opening up about how depressed she is living with her drunken father and tells everyone how she wishes to leave the house. Before she could finish the story, they hear some noises downstairs. Katie tells the girls it's her father getting a beer, so they don't pay much attention to it. What they do pay attention to is the story that Chloe told them. She found out that the three boys planned on summoning Slender Man that night. Not wanting to be left behind, the girls decide to do the same. They go online, Google some articles, and quickly find many stories, pictures, and incidents related to a long-handed figure with a pale face known as Slender Man. Finding the video that summons Slender Man doesn't take a genius. As soon as they click play, the girls are entranced. They can't pause it. After the video is over, nothing happens, so the girls assume it didn't work. However, Hallie is having nightmares about being alone in a forest that looks eerily similar to the one in the video. A week after the nightmares, Hallie asks the other girls if they're having nightmares like her. Ren says she's been experiencing the same thing, but not Chloe. Meanwhile, Katie's acting weird. She is staring at the woods and has a look of despair on her face. During the trip, Katie goes missing. The teachers call the cops, who conduct an investigation and question all of the students. When they realize no one saw Katie leave, the officers let the high schoolers get on the bus and leave. By the time they get home, Katie's disappearance is all over the news. When Hallie gets home, Lizzie, her younger sister, grills her with questions. Hallie can't answer any of them and gets frustrated. While they're talking, they hear someone enter their house. Hallie calls 911, but before the officers could arrive, Katie's drunken father enters the house and attacks the two girls. Before he could harm them, the officers arrive and arrest the dad. Back at school, the guys tease the girls about successfully summoning Slender Man. When they leave, Hallie tells Chloe and Ren that Katie's father blames them for her disappearance. Chloe has an epiphany. She tells her friends that Katie might have been abducted by the Slender Man, so they decide to investigate her room. While Ren is talking to Mr. Jensen at the front door, the two girls sneak into her room and begin looking for clues about her disappearance. Inside the room, they immediately notice all of the drawings from Slender Man. They realize that Katie has been very unhappy living with her father and wanted the Slender Man to take her. They take the laptop and meet up at Chloe's. There, the three girls go through Katie's laptop and they find all of her old search history. There are numerous websites related to the creepypasta, and they even find a chat with an unknown girl with the username alleycat93. After reading through the chat history, they find Chloe has documented her experience after the summoning, and they even come across a strange video. Katie's walking alone in the woods. Ren takes the laptop home with her, but she has this weird feeling that there's more to the disappearance of Katie than meets the eye. Ren chats with alleycat93 herself and tells her everything that happened. The mysterious user is not surprised that Slender Man took Katie and tells Ren that if they want to bring their friend back, they have to give him something he wants. The conversation ends with the two texts, "He knows you are interested," and "He's already watching." The next day, Ren tells her three friends everything alleycat93 told her. She manages to convince Chloe and Hallie to go to the woods, where they will attempt to bring Katie back by offering Slender Man something of sentimental value. The three girls venture into the woods that night. Believing they've gone far enough, they place all of their belongings in a heap and then place Katie's wanted poster on top. They blindfold themselves so they couldn't see Slender Man. By now, they know this evil creature could kill them or cause them to go insane if they ever see him. During the summoning, Chloe makes a mistake and takes off her blindfold. Slender Man leads her into the woods, so Ren and Hallie are forced to follow her without their blindfolds. Chloe tries to escape Slender Man, but the monster caught up to her. When Ren and Hallie find her, she seems different. That night, before Chloe goes to bed, she receives a video call from an unknown number. She answers the phone and sees a video of her backyard, her house, and eventually her room. She goes to see who it is, but there's no one there. Failing to notice Slender Man behind her, the pale man begins choking her. Meanwhile, Ren goes down the rabbit hole and finds multiple missing people related to Slender Man. When she goes to the library to do further research, she is cornered and captured by Slender Man. Thankfully, she manages to escape and tells Hallie all about it. The two girls visit Chloe's house, but when they get there, their friend is looking out the window into nothingness. She can't even see her two friends waving at her. She leaves Ren and goes to prepare for her date with Tom, her longtime crush. Tom and Hallie instantly hit it off, and in the heat of the moment, they begin making out. Before they could take their relationship to the next level, Hallie sees Tom getting possessed by Slender Man, so she pushes him off. She is forced to tell him everything that happened, and Tom decides to watch the Slender Man summoning video, despite Hallie's warnings. Hallie goes home and sends AlleyCat93 a message. She realizes the account has been terminated. Not knowing what to do, she picks up the phone and texts Ren. Her friend tells her that it's too late. Intrigued by the message, she begins hearing Ren's voice in the distance, which lures her into the forest. Instead of her friend, Hallie finds Slender Man staring back at her. As he captures Hallie, she wakes up from the horrible nightmare. She goes to the bathroom, turns the faucet, and begins seeing her body morph as branches start poking out of it. Another nightmare. But when she wakes up, Lizzie is having a panic attack. They rush her to the hospital. Once there, Hallie's hallucinations continue. She sees her sister laying under a white cloth. When she tries to wake her up, Slender Man makes her think she's back in the forest. Thankfully, Hallie's mother holds her, and she snaps back. Wanting to know more about Lizzie's visions, she goes through a laptop and finds an initiation video of Lizzie and Ren in the forest. Hallie goes to confront Ren, but doesn't find her. She goes into her house, walks into her room, and is horrified by what she sees. Thousands of Slender Man sketches are plastered on Ren's bedroom wall. On Ren's laptop, she realizes that her friend has been trying to find the identity of AlleyCat93, who turns out to be Allison Riley, a psychiatric patient who disappeared in the woods. Hallie notices the open window and sees Ren ready to jump. Before she could fall, Hallie catches her. In a fit of hysteria, the two girls get a video call from an unknown person. They answer and see the inside of their house. As the video approaches the door, the girls try to lock the monster outside. But it's too late. Slender Man grabs Ren and pulls her out of the window. Hallie is in the forest once again, but instead of running, she offers her soul to the monster. As Hallie morphs into a tree, Lizzie wakes up screaming for Hallie's return.